The Rocky Mountains vast, unforgiving, eternal. These majestic peaks have stood the test of time, witnessing the rise and fall of countless generations. Their rugged beauty is matched only by their treacherous terrain, a place where only the brave dare to tread. They loomed over Colorado, ancient sentinels guarding secrets best left undisturbed. The mountains have always been a place of mystery and legend, their towering presence a reminder of nature's raw power. Nestled within their shadowed folds lay Black Hollow, a ghost of a town swallowed by history and whispered to be cursed. Once a bustling mining town, it now stands as a haunting reminder of dreams turned to dust. It was here, drawn by an unspoken siren song, that Nathan Rourke, a bright-eyed geology student, stumbled upon the town's terrible legacy. His curiosity was piqued by tales of untold riches and ancient curses. He sought knowledge, but he would find only terror. The deeper he delved into the town's history, the more he realized that some secrets are better left buried. Nathan was a young man, his thirst for knowledge matched only by his adventurous spirit. He was determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. He had come to the Rockies seeking to unravel the mysteries held within the Earth's embrace, hoping to make a name for himself in the world of geology, unaware that he was about to unearth a horror that would haunt him forever. The shadows of the Rockies would soon reveal their darkest secrets to him, changing his life in ways he could never have imagined. Nathan's research focused on mining collapses in the region. He had always been fascinated by the stories of old mining towns, places that once thrived with life and now stood as ghostly reminders of a bygone era. The tales of sudden collapses, unexplained disappearances, and eerie occurrences drew him in like a moth to a flame. He devoured dusty archives, his fingers tracing faded maps and crumbling reports. Each document he uncovered seemed to whisper secrets of the past, urging him to dig deeper. The more he read, the more he felt a connection to the miners who had once toiled in these now abandoned shafts. It was in a forgotten corner of the State Library that he found it, a leather-bound ledger, its pages brittle with age. The ledger seemed out of place, almost as if it had been deliberately hidden away. Nathan's heart raced as he carefully opened it, the musty smell of old paper filling his nostrils. The words Black Hollow leapt from the aged parchment, sending a chill down his spine. This was the name he had come across in various reports, always shrouded in mystery and fear. The ledger held the key to understanding what had happened in this forsaken place. A scrawled note on the final page, barely legible, spoke of a darkness below and 13 candles to keep the shadows at bay. The cryptic message was both intriguing and terrifying. What kind of darkness required such a ritual, and why 13 candles? Intrigued and unsettled, Nathan felt a pull towards this forgotten place. The more he learned, the more he felt an inexplicable connection to Black Hollow. It was as if the town itself was calling out to him, begging him to uncover its secrets. The ledger was more than a historical record. It was a plea, a warning from a time long past. The urgency in the notes, the desperation in the handwriting, all pointed to something far more sinister than a simple mining accident. Despite the gnawing unease in his gut, Nathan knew he had to see Black Hollow for himself. The journey ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but he was determined to uncover the truth. With a deep breath and a steely resolve, he set out towards the abandoned mine, ready to face whatever awaited him in the shadows. The hike to Black Hollow was long and arduous. The trail, barely visible beneath years of overgrowth, wound its way through dense pine forests and up treacherous mountain passes. Finally, as the sun began its descent, Nathan stumbled into the town square. Silence hung heavy in the air. broken only by the mournful creak of a rusted swing set. The houses stood eerily intact, yet utterly deserted. Each window was boarded shut, except for 13 that flickered with an unnatural inner light. At the far end of the square, a weathered sign creaked ominously in the breeze. It read, "Black Hollow Mining Company. Beware the hollow below." The mine entrance gaped open at the edge of town, a black moor leading into the heart of the mountain. It was a place shrouded in mystery and fear, a relic of a bygone era when men sought fortune in the depths of the earth. Now it stood as a silent sentinel, guarding secrets long forgotten. Warnings painted in faded red were barely visible on the rotting timbers that framed the entrance. These signs, once bold and clear, had succumbed to the relentless passage of time, their messages of danger now mere whispers in the wind. Nathan, his heart pounding in his chest, ignored the prickling sensation on the back of his neck. He had read the stories, heard the warnings, but curiosity and a sense of destiny drove him forward. The unknown called to him, a siren song he could not resist. He had come too far to turn back now. Every step he had taken, every decision he had made, had led him to this moment. The weight of his journey pressed on his shoulders, but he steeled himself, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The air inside the mine was thick with the smell of damp earth and something else, something ancient and vaguely metallic. It was as if the very walls of the mine exhaled the breath of ages, a reminder of the countless lives that had passed through its depths. Nathan's headlamp cast a feeble beam into the oppressive darkness. The light flickered slightly, struggling to pierce the thick veil of shadows that surrounded him. Each step forward felt like a journey into the unknown, the darkness pressing in from all sides. He felt a presence here, something watchful and cold. It was an unsettling sensation, as if unseen eyes were tracking his every move, judging his every breath. The mine seemed alive, a sentient being with secrets of its own. Then he heard it, a low, guttural moan echoing from the depths. The sound reverberated through the tunnels, a haunting melody that sent shivers down his spine. It was a call, a warning, or perhaps a greeting from the abyss itself. Deeper and deeper Nathan ventured, the tunnel leading him down into the bowels of the earth. The air grew colder, heavy with an unnatural humidity. The walls, no longer cold stone, seemed to pulsate with a sickly organic glow. Then he stumbled into a vast chamber, its ceiling lost in shadow. The miners were there, or what remained of them. Twisted and contorted, their bodies merged with the living walls of the chamber, their moans echoing through the vast space. One turned, its face a grotesque mockery of humanity, and locked eyes with Nathan. Terror, raw and primal, surged through him. Nathan ran. He scrambled back the way he came, his headlamp bouncing wildly, casting grotesque shadows that danced and writhed around him. The moans of the miners echoed behind him, growing louder, closer. He tripped, falling to the rough ground, his camera skittering from his grasp. Then darkness. He awoke to the sting of snow on his face. His camera lay beside him, its lens shattered, the memory card corrupted. He was outside the mine, but he had no memory of how he got there. He was alone, but he knew he wasn't. He could feel the cold, watchful presence in the shadows following him. The journey back was a blur. Nathan stumbled through the snow-covered woods, the image of the miners seared into his mind. He could still hear their moans, feel the unnatural heat of their gaze. He had escaped the mine, but the terror clung to him, a chilling premonition that he had not seen the last of Black Hollow. Nathan tried to tell his story, to warn others about the horrors that lurked beneath the mountain, but his words sounded like the ravings of a madman. The evidence locked away on his damaged camera was lost. The world dismissed his claims as the delusions of a traumatized survivor. Black Hollow remained a silent testament to its gruesome past. The 13 candles still flickered in the windows, casting their eerie glow across the deserted town square. Locals whispered of strange lights and whispers in the wind. Some, the braver souls, ventured to the edge of town, but none dared to enter the mine again. Nathan, forever scarred by his experience, could never shake the feeling that something evil lingered in Black Hollow. The warnings etched into the very fabric of the town had gone unheeded. And in the darkness below something stirred, waiting for the right moment to rise again. The Rockies held their secrets close, their silence a testament to the horrors they had witnessed. Black Hollow remained, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed. For within the bowels of the mountain a darkness lingered, fueled by an ancient evil. And as the wind howled through the empty streets, it carried a chilling message. The 13 candles would not hold back the shadows forever.